So I've got a couple of products that have just arrived yesterday. I'm quite excited about them. They are from Cult Beauty, but they are the Natasha Denona products. She is a makeup artist who has her own range, and I've been dying to try them. So this is the Glam palette. Wait till you see these colours. Ooh. How beautiful are they? Like, how could you not like that? It's just all gorgeous, cool toned mix of shimmer and matte. Also, she's put a little thing which is quite useful on here, is not the colour of the eyeshadow, it's actually where she suggests putting them. So smoke, centre eyelid, outer eyelid, inner corner, crease, transition. Love that. I feel like that'd be good for somebody, maybe for me teaching a makeup lesson. I love it. But I'm not going to try that today. I don't know if I have enough time. Well, I might later. But I purchased the eyeliner. It's the Macro Blade liquid liner, and it's meant to be really long wearing. I did try it on the back of my hand yesterday, and I did the whole lick and rub, and it did not budge. And actually with my Body Shop coconut balm, cleansing balm, it was really struggling to come off as well. So I think this is going to be really good for anyone with hooded lids like myself. You know, when you're moving your eyes around through the day and you just see this little black line that appears above. I'm hoping that it's not going to do that. So let's try it out. I have nothing on my skin apart from fake tan. I had a spray tan done this morning with Cara from Spray Sparkle because I'm sick of being pale. Just a light mist. We can see it kind of developing now. And I popped a little bit of face and body on just to even out my skin a little bit for my day because I'm here till like 8:30. It is approximately 2 o'clock right now. So I've put a little bit of product in my brows. I used the little brow flick just for a natural brow. But I just want to try this eyeliner, so I'm going to do a really basic eye makeup look to go with it, just to kind of work as a base before putting it on. This is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer from Nars. I'm just going to use my finger just to pop this all over my lid. I quite like this as a base. It's quite, you can see a little goes a long way, but my skin will be a little bit oily because of the tan that's obviously sitting on my skin. But ginger is a good shade if you are quite tanned. So if I didn't have tan on, I'd probably use vanilla or custard. Here we go. Right, I'm not going to use eyeshadow, I'm just going to use a bronzer. So this, wait a minute, what have I done with my brush? Oh, it is. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Tan, Dark Tan. See it there? Just a nice bronzy colour. I quite like using this on my eyes when I've got a fake tan. I'd maybe use one of the lighter ones like medium tan if I didn't have obviously this on my skin. So I'm just going to use a Zoeva 227 brush, and I'm just going to pop this into my socket line. So what I'm trying to do here is kind of very subtly sculpt my eyes without it looking like I've got eye makeup on, if that makes sense. So it's like, you know how you use your bronzer on your face to like contour and sculpt your face? I'm just doing exactly the same thing, but on my eyes. So I want my eyelids to look bigger, and I want this kind of heavy part of my eye to be pushed back a little bit. But it's just such a great colour for this if you like quite like a bronzed look. So I'm just picking up more product, going back in. And then when there's not as much on my brush, I'm just moving up towards my eyebrow. That's great, and I'll do that on the other side. I feel like you can be quite like kind of rough with this because it's such a gentle product that it's quite easy to blend. Like, it doesn't look as severe as eyeshadow. I love using bronzer as a transition shade. Okay, I'm going to pop a little bit underneath my eyes as well, just a teeny tiny bit. So you can go as dark as you like with this, you can keep building it up if you like a little bit more depth of colour in the socket line, but I'm quite happy with that. And I think I'm going to pop a little bit just of mineralised skin finish in Soft and Gentle, just with my finger. Just going to pop that over my lid for a little bit of contrast. God, I stink. Kind of like it though. You know, your husband always moans about you smelling like biscuits or something when you get into bed. I quite like it, so Stephen will just have to suck it up. Right, okay, eyeliner. Exciting. Okay, so it is like a pen form Pro Flow Precision Eyeliner. So it's like got this really fine nib to it, but it's so black and a little bit like shiny. It's like really precise and sharp. There's no other way to explain it. It's just super sharp. So you need to be quite steady-handed to use it, I would say, but I'll hopefully help you with that. Right, so you want to kind of relax, especially if you're hooded. You don't want to do your eyeliner like this because we don't walk about like that. So it's going to look great if you do walk about like that, because you're going to have all this lid space. Really, you want to kind of relax and look straight into the mirror and find your kind of corner between the top and lower lash line. I've talked about this before, but you are trying to kind of use your lower lash line as a guide, and you're going up towards the edge of your brow from there. But you want to keep your kind of lids in their hooded position so that you're kind of drawn over that skin, so that when you are walking about and speaking to people and they can see your face, it doesn't look weird because it's in your natural face state when you're applying it. And then you just have to adjust things to kind of come round that corner. So that's when you start colouring in here. But I'll talk you through it. Sorry, I'm rambling on, but it's better if you just see what I'm doing. Right, so I'm going to look straight into my mirror. Pinky is stabilising the area, it's stabilising the pen, so it's allowing me to have a steady hand. Because I feel like if I went like this, there'd be a slim chance that I would get like a nice straight line. So I'm using my cheekbone and my pinky as a stabiliser, and I'm just putting a little mark in between the corner of my top and lower lid. And I'm really going to concentrate on relaxing my brow, because I could feel myself stretching my brows there, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to try and look as dead onto the camera as I can. So little strokes up, lifting the pressure off as I come up towards my brow. So you can see when I look straight ahead, it's giving my eyes lift. It's not going down and then up. And I find that most people do that and create that drop in the eye if they start here and work their way along and try and do a flick, because you follow the natural shape of the eye, and then you know what I'm saying. It just, especially if you've got rounder eyes, that's going to happen a bit more. Okay, so I'm now going to draw a really fine line across my lid. I'm just going to set the pen on its side. You don't even need any pressure with this because it's so black. Taking my time, just doing it bit by bit. Okay, happy with that. But now it looks like a little bit of a tick, so I need to fill in this little gap here. So I'm resting, keeping my face rested in its natural position. So I'm actually drawing over these little folds of skin. That's it. You can see my brows want to, oh sorry, my mirror's in the way. I'm coming right across the lid. And I'm going to stop. So that's looking really good with my eyes relaxed. I like how that's looking, but if I stretch, you can see it's a little bit wonky. So I need to fill that in and neaten it up. I always do the stretch with the brows at the end. Fab! Right, I will go ahead and do the other eye and then I'll come back to you. Absolutely loving how this is looking. It's super dark, really easy to use, hardly any pressure needed to make it work, so fingers crossed it's going to be a game changer. Right, I'm just going to pop some mascara on. I'm going to use the Nars Climax mascara. I love this because it doesn't feel tight or sticky on my lashes. And it's a nice big brush, so for anyone who's got long eyelashes, it's quite nice because it doesn't really clog them up, if you know what I mean. Kind of fans them out. Well, I popped some lashes on. Maybe I'll put some lashes on. I want to see what my Helen lashes are like with this look. So it's my half strip lashes. This is them. So you can see that they're quite full, but they're only the half of the full strip. So it's just going to give me that kind of lift at the outer area. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take them out of the packet and use my favourite glue. This is the Lash Duo glue and it's the green one because it's latex free, and I just find that it sticks quicker than the blue one. Does anyone else find that this one's better? Yeah, I'm just going to pop that on the edge of the lash and let it get a little bit tacky. I'll actually sit that to the side and do my other lash while it's drying. Okay, so I'm going to keep my eyes open. I'll come from above. I'm just going to sit this behind my natural lashes and right into the root, and I'm just going to hold it for a wee second. And I'm going to look straight ahead. You can use your finger to stick down the edges. You can give it a little squeeze if you want. Well, that's lovely, isn't it? Just gives me a little bit of something. So I'll pop the other one on. They look good, don't they? Love it, but you only wear these lashes if you've got eyeliner on. They would look really odd if you didn't have any eyeliner on. So I'm just telling everyone who's interested and want to buy them that you need to put a bit of eyeliner on because they are quite full and fluffy, so they've got a kind of thicker base to them. So it would look really odd if you just plonked them on without that. It doesn't have to be a winged liner, it could just be liner right across the top, but just so you know. Just popping a little bit of the Soft and Gentle on my inner eye. And then maybe a little bit just up the centre lid, which is quite nice when you've got hooded eyelids. And I'm good to go. Obviously, if I was going somewhere, I would do my base, but that looks nice, doesn't it? So I'll let you know how this pen goes, and I'll post a little picture later to see if there's any transfer. But I really like it, and I will do a tutorial soon with this because I'm so excited to try it. Should I do a tutorial on someone else or should I do it on myself? I want to know what you prefer. Anyway, have a nice day, guys, and I'll speak to you later. Bye.